Lo guarda e
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led out by the veteran of so many teams. We don't have time to tell you how many teams. Man has got a lot of jerseys in his closet. It's Josh Johnson.
He falls into a category, Mike, of the ultimate journeyman. And I just think it's a credit to him that he's been able to stick around this long in the NFL. In a
right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Mike, you mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Washington.
Here we go.
It's a quick throw over to Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first. They'll motion over Samuel. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On third down, they'll set. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rusher. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL. First carry for Saquon Barkley.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Javon Kinlaw there for the stop. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 27.
On the ground, this is Barkley. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And the Eagles are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Bo7 going to get a chance to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Come on. Hey.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Whoa. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Eagles first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. First and 10. To the air again. Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 23-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Hurts again. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Halftime coming up. We'll get and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Ooh, a good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
180, 180.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down.
Get it.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
Here we go.
Just 2nd and goal.
Krosky Merritt, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Great.
To throw is Hurts. He's got his tight end Calcaterra to the left. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Ball on the
2nd and
39. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Again, Hurts. Look at that pick. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts will try it again. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Commander 6. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Washington first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Washington first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nolan Smith getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That finds Samuel working across the field. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This offensive line just